Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Recovery Dharma. My name is Josh. I'm one of the facilitators here at the Soul Center on this Tuesday night. As Julia had mentioned earlier, month of October, we've been exploring grounding practices. Grounding being the practice of uh, aligning your awareness and your body into the present moment um, as a conscious and intentional practice, um, which is looks easy on paper. It's it's definitely one of those things that it's like drawing a perfect circle freehand. Um, Very simple, yet years to master. I was doing a little bit of uh, reading on this and stumbled on a concept about the brain as a predictive machine. Um, Neuroscientists describe the brain as this machine that's not a processor of information, but more of an active generator of expectations about the world. And physiologically, this is an efficient way for our brain to manage the information that's coming in. None of us can see into the future. So everything that we're doing and thinking is in response to some stimulus, and the brain is just so incredible at doing this quickly. But it has to do it based on previous information. Um, so, if I see an appliance in my kitchen that's got a red coil that is glowing, my brain has learned that that is hot and not to touch it. Um, Whereas I might see something shiny and red that I haven't seen before, and my mind will want to go and touch it. Um, and if that burns me, that will go into my database. So next time when I see that, I will know not to touch it. And it's this offers an explanation of so many things about how we perceive the world, the behaviors that we have, the idea that we're reacting. Some people say that we're we're never actually engaging directly with reality. It's um, our brain is trying to adjust to something, and we're perceiving existence around us in a way that is our brain anticipating the way it is. Some of these thoughts get a little in the weeds, but I was really fascinated with the idea of this. It made me remember uh, a little exercise that I saw at a retreat one time, and I'd like to share it with you real quick um, about how the brain it it anticipates. And so, what I'd like to do real quick is share this lemon with you. Um, I'm finally getting some ripe lemons on my tree. I have about 600 green ones, and I found three yellow ones today. So I'm excited. And so if it's available to you and you would like to, uh, I'll just ask you to share this lemon with me. So, hold this wedge of lemon in your hand. If you can see it, it's fresh off the tree. I picked it an hour ago. I just cut it. It's juicy. And I haven't tasted this year's crop yet. But if you were to take this lemon with me and bite it, I know what my mouth just did. What did yours just do? Right? Unless one of you is pulling a trick behind the shut off video, I'm the only person here who actually has a lemon. But did you experience any sort of physical sensation? Did your brain anticipate that lemon flavor, that tartness? And did you feel any sort of release of saliva or anything? So that's just your brain. Um, I would like to go ahead and invite everybody to get comfortable any way that you like. Let's go into a little meditation. As you're making yourself comfortable, find whatever position of comfort works for you tonight. If you can sit in stillness or lie down in stillness, do that. If you're moving, that's okay too. If you're driving a car, flying an airplane, please keep your eyes open. But feel free to close your eyes if you like. In this practice, we discussed before the four pillars of mindfulness. And we describe those in different ways. They're Buddhist terms. But for our purposes here today, the four pillars of mindfulness that I'll be describing are the body, emotions, mind, and stories. And so I'd like to start with the body tonight. So as you're sitting in comfort, think of a past event that elicited a physical reaction in your body. No judgment. It could have been a negative experience or a positive experience, perhaps public speaking engagement, maybe jumping off a high dive, maybe getting ready for a first date. Take a moment and reflect on those feelings in your body. You and only you know what those feelings were. Did you feel trembling? Did you have butterflies in your stomach? Did you sweat? Positive or negative, or maybe neutral? As you breathe in, reflect on that feeling in your body. As you breathe out, ask yourself where that feeling could have come from. As you reflect on that event, can you remember what sort of emotions that elicited? Did you find yourself angry, sad, or were you happy? Did you feel joy or love? Once again, there is no judgment. Your emotions are your emotions. When you feel them, those are real. Reflect on that, how the feeling in your physical body related to the emotion that you also experienced. As we examine the feeling in our body and the subsequent emotion, think of the mind and where your mind went during that event that you're picturing? What sort of thoughts arose in your mind? Did you find yourself feeling agitated? Did you find your thoughts racing? Perhaps you found yourself settling into a calm, into a flow. The four pillars of mindfulness don't exist separately, but on a continuum. So your body has feelings, those lead to emotions, which bridge to thoughts. There's not a wrong answer, there's not a right answer. Your experiences are real. As our mind has thoughts, naturally those thoughts will develop and become more complex, and become the stories that we tell ourselves. Thinking about your event, your experience, what kind of stories did you ascribe to that? Did you find yourself predicting the future, imagining the outcome? Did you find yourself reading minds? Did you tell yourself what other people were thinking, or maybe what other people would think in the future? All of these aspects of mindfulness, our physical body having sensations that lend themselves to creating emotions, causing us to have thoughts that turn into stories. These go on inside our minds and our bodies all the time. This is just a condition of being human. As we try to anticipate what's happening next, trying to relate that to what happened before, our minds can create these stories that just turn and turn in our heads, but they're only thoughts, they're only stories. Feelings come and go, and the sensations in your body will change. What you feel now will be different in a moment. So let's circle back on this trip of ours on these four pillars and bring your attention to the stories, the narratives that you told yourself about that moment that you've been imagining. Come to this moment now and allow those stories to soften and to rest and to just fade away and just dissolve into the simplicity of right now in this moment. As you put your stories to rest, bring your attention to your mind, observing that the thoughts that you may have had then, the thoughts you have now, they arise and they pass. Take the moment now to see them clearly, just as thoughts, without chasing them, without grasping onto them, and without believing them. As you allow those thoughts to drift away, bring your attention to your emotion, noticing now what's present in your heart. Welcome each feeling, whether positive or negative, with gentle awareness, without judgment, without resistance. Emotions, just like thoughts and stories, rise and fall. They come and go. You don't have to cling. As we come to the end of our little trip, bring your attention to your body as it is now. Feel the weight of your body resting, either sitting or laying down or standing. Notice your breath as it comes in your body, causing your chest to expand, your belly to rise. Breathing out, feeling your chest contract, feeling the movement of air in your nose or your mouth or your throat. Notice the smells. What's the feeling of your clothes? The air in your room. Are you warm? Are you cold? All of these are just sensations. They're not good. They're not bad. They're just here. As you feel them, bring your attention to this one present moment and let yourself fully arrive. You're here. Namaste. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us tonight here at Soul Center. I'd like to offer a dedication of merit. May the merit of this practice flow outward to all beings. Through this practice of presence, may confusion give way to clarity, fear to calm, and separation to connection. May peace and awareness continue to grow for all beings everywhere. Namaste.